What is going on, my fellow nerds? Co-host Mike Varall here.
Stephen Dobbins.
We are talking about episode number 5.
What if they're zombies? Man, you better go subscribe. What are you doing watching right here? What is wrong with you?
Please, every sub counts. Please.
That was so aggressive. You came in that was the good cop, bad cop.
Now! Do it now!
Let's get into this episode, man. What the heck?
Oh my god.
Zombies.
This was incredible.
Every episode blows me away.
Yeah.
This is going to be weird. I wanted to be in this episode.
Yeah?
I wanted to see that.
I kind of wanted to be where I was.
Yeah. So this is something you're going to learn. Internet community, you're going to learn this. I love haunted stuff.
I absolutely hate haunted things.
October is going to be great.
What did you want to do to me?
It's going to happen. We'll see.
He thinks it is, but
we're gonna take some tours in October, some of the haunted places around. We'll get there. Well, that's what I loved about this episode is I always forget that there's no Disney training wheels with some of these, where it's like, no, we're gonna show you some stuff.
Yeah, everybody thinks it's like Disney is so kid friendly, never gonna see the adult side of things, but this show has told us otherwise.
No, they have no problem with the shock.
Especially with the last 2 episodes.
Yeah, oh my god. But what was your biggest takeaway for this episode, Mike?
I don't know. I liked how every Avenger that became a zombie still knew of their powers and still used them. Yeah. Very cool.
Terrifying too.
Absolutely terrifying.
I never thought I'd be scared of Captain America.
Yeah.
When he jumps onto the train.
But I do have one major question that I don't understand. So we do know that Hulk is zombie resistant.
Yeah, that was interesting. Well, he's bulletproof, right? Or bullet resistant.
Yeah, but like, why is it Thanos?
Well, that's interesting.
Because Thanos absolutely beat the shit out of Hulk.
Yeah.
In Infinity War.
We did see Thanos get a cut at one point in Endgame.
But wouldn't Hulk too?
I don't know. It's a good question. That is a good question.
Let us know down below what you think about that, because I've been wondering about that for 24 hours.
I guess it definitely comes off as like, it's cool that Thanos has the gauntlet, the Infinity Gauntlet, so I guess maybe it was an imagery type of thing where he still might snap away.
Oh my god. Well, yeah, they were literally bringing him the final stone.
Yeah, which is terrifying. Which means they knew that they'd be doing that, which is weird. So that means the zombies still had some sort of...
Yeah, whose like master plan was this?
Yeah, I don't know.
You know?
See, why in the quantum realm does Hope become... Is it Hope?
No, it's Janet. So the whole storyline behind this is that when Hank Pym goes to save his wife Janet in the quantum realm, her DNA gets mutated with this zombie mutagen, and she brings the zombie apocalypse to reality out of the quantum realm into the now, and it's just spread across the North Pacific.
I guess the whole world.
Yeah. So yeah, wild. So I don't know whose grand plan this was. Maybe a Kang variant of that universe decided to plant this in there.
Interesting, which
just popped in my brain right now.
Because that goes against what we were saying earlier, where this show, because I'm still holding on to, what if has larger implications to the MCU. That'd be very interesting.
I know.
That would be, because we still have an episode with Doctor Strange and Captain Carter coming together. And it might be because we think this episode left off with a potential part 2.
Oh my god, I mean, I hope so, because what does happen at that point? It was a very pivotal moment.
Yeah,
it was just like, done. I'm like, oh, we're supposed to assume Thanos just destroys them all, and everyone's a zombie, and he snaps his fingers as a zombie, but then what happens?
Yeah, no, I definitely want to see more. I want to see what a Paul Rudd head.
Oh my god, with the cloak.
With the cloak.
Fantastic.
With Spider-Man, like
I love Peter Parker's Apocalypse how-to video.
That was amazing.
Very informative.
Yeah, I can't believe they killed Happy.
I know.
I thought he was gonna make it. I was like, oh no, not Happy, no.
I did love how Bucky was able to hold the shield for like 10 seconds.
And they kept Bucky like old school Bucky in there. Yeah. He did not. He was not too happy.
No,
he was not the Bucky we know today, where he was gonna go help you build a boat.
Sorry, Cap. This is the end of the line. I was like, oh man.
Yeah, that was tough. And then he just takes the shield and no feelings. He was soldier Bucky there.
Even early on, when like all the ants just ate them.
Yeah, that was weird. I didn't know.
Like, oh my god, this overkill is too much.
Yeah, and then we had like huge zombie wasp.
Yes.
Which was like, I didn't know I needed that in my life, but now I do.
But at the center of it all, Wanda Maximoff, top zombie.
Dude.
Talk about scary.
Wow, and that heartbreak of Vision just keeping her alive.
Yeah.
It was very, if anyone watched Walking Dead, it was very similar to The Governor, where he kept his little daughter alive because there was thoughts of like being able to fix it. But all I'm thinking about is like, don't fix me at that point. Half my face is missing. I've eaten all my friends and family.
I don't want to be cured right now.
No, kill me. I'm done. I'm out. That's all I can think of. Like, wow, half these people are missing their body parts. Like, do I really want to be fixed? So we did have a theory, a little thinking theory, that it's interesting. We're seeing more of Ant-Man and Wasp involved.
We are.
So what do you think that means, Mike? Does that have any...
I don't know if it's something that's broader, like a bigger picture thing, or it's just like, hey guys, Quantumania is coming out in the near future. You guys need to know these characters, and we'll see from there. But I mean, they've been at the pinnacle of 2 major episodes and have destroyed the Avengers.
Both times.
Both times.
Killed them.
Episode 3 and 5.
Yeah, so that's an interesting thing. And I definitely agree that there's a potential that they're just, hey, these guys are going to be big role players in the Kang series, but yeah, I don't know. I hope they don't kill him a third time.
Yeah, right? Jesus. But I'm not sure, like, and like we were talking before, like, why is this happening now?
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's just like
What If? Why is What If happening now?
Yeah. I don't know if it's just teaching us the terminology of the multiverse and timelines, and if that's the purpose of the show, and we're just seeing these fun, different ideas of what if this happens at this point? What if this happens at this point? Or if this does have a bigger meaning like you think it does. And yeah, I'm not too sure.
Yeah, well, one of the things that we're really brainstorming on is the Watcher, and how we did, like Mike just said, we're learning a lot of rules, and these rules are going to apply to the whole universe. But like, we now know that a Sorcerer Supreme or a Nexus being could absorb enough energy where they could collapse a universe.
Yeah.
And they can communicate with the Watcher.
Yeah.
Because this show is only cartoon because obviously like budgeting and it's cool and whatnot, but these are other universes.
Yeah.
So a Doctor Strange very well can talk to the, and then if this is the Doctor Strange of Spider-Man, what does that mean?
Yeah.
Like, that means the Watcher is watching?
I wonder if he's gonna be forced to intervene at some point, or like what he can do. Like, how powerful is the Watcher?
Is he even powerful?
That's what I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, he's never allowed to intervene, but what if he did, or what if he chose to? How powerful?
Wow.
He's got to be a pretty top tier. I don't know.
He's not a god. He said he's not a god.
What would you call him? Anti-hero? Like, I don't know what classification he falls under.
Yeah, it's an interesting
He's not a hero. He's not a villain.
I don't know.
He just sits there.
Because, I mean, theoretically, he is as bad as anyone else. He keeps letting all this happen.
Yeah.
So he's even worse because he's complacent.
Yeah.
I mean, he says he can't. Well, why not? What's the point of watching all this if you're not going to tell a universe, like, hey, you're going to die?
Yeah.
Like,
by the way, time's up. So do everything you've ever wanted to do in your life.
All right. Like, what? All right, you're useless. Thanks,
I need a
guy.
Watcher in my life. Jesus Christ. Anyway, well, we got 5 episodes left. Right?
Yep, very
5
exciting.
left, and obviously we have a second season on the horizon for next year. But let's see how the show keeps unfolding. I don't know what to think at this point. I want to say, I know we say this every single time, but I really do think the Killmonger episode
I saw a promo.
is next.
I think I saw a promo.
So I'm very excited to explore what if Tony Stark gets saved by Killmonger and he's good instead of being evil. So that should be fun. If you enjoyed this video, like it, share it with your friends. We'll see you on the next breakdown of What If. Be on the lookout for everything else we put out of all things nerdom, and we will see you on the next video.